All right, the last team we're going to talk about today is one of the more interesting teams in the NBA going into the season. It's the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, make a gigantic move to bring in Kristaps Porzingis last year. They had Seth Curry, DeLon Wright, Boban Marjanovic, and Antonius Cleveland. Apologies to Antonius, and draft Isaiah Roby. They lose Dirk, Trey Burke, Kostas Antetokounmpo. What do you think of this Dallas team?
Yeah, like you said, incredibly interesting. I love the Seth Curry signing, the move, and it's just going to be really interesting to see how Porzingis plays because that's obviously the white whale here. The total elephant in the room is what does he look like off of injury? When was the last time we saw him play meaningful games?
Oh boy,
I mean,
it's been a minute.
3 years.
Yeah,
I mean it's been a long time. So, obviously everyone's crowned Doncic, including us, is like the next big thing. But you've got to have other ancillary pieces, and I'm just not sure. They've basically said Porzingis has to be that guy, and they've committed to that. And his health is obviously one of the big questions of the entire NBA season. But if he is healthy, I love what they've got. And they're obviously not going to compete for a championship right away or anything, but they're interesting enough to crack the playoffs if Porzingis is healthy.
Yeah, one of the big things going into the season was that Luka had to come in the best shape of his life to really see this team take it to the next level. And while by all accounts that happened for Kristaps Porzingis, I didn't see that in the pictures that I've seen of Luka so far. Luka still looks like he's got some of that baby fat, and maybe that's just something that is always going to be with him because of how his body type is.
It could be. I mean, Darren Williams was kind of that player, especially maybe not early on, but it happened pretty quickly for him, and he was still able to manage. So, I mean, I don't know what that's going to be like, but he needs some meat on his bones, I think, if he's going to continue to get to the line at the rate he did. So should be very, very interesting to see how he ends up, continuing his ascent, because teams will be better prepared to try to stop him. But he's just so good and so interesting that it's a problem for everyone.
Okay, real quick, last thing we're doing, I want you to predict the stat lines for Luka and Porzingis. Last year, Luka 21.2, 7.8 rebounds, 6 assists. 32% from three. Where is he this year?
Oh, man. I expect that 3-point number to rise, especially after what we saw of his true shooting over in Europe. So I'm hopeful that that's going to get better. I would expect him to be around 24 points a game. I'm going to say 3-point percentage 35. Okay. Let's hope 35, 36. He makes that step up. Rebounds, I think that's about right for him, around 8. 8 is pretty good from last year. 6 assists, maybe. Playing with Porzingis, it should go up. So let's say 8. So 24, 8, and 36, 37% from 3-point.
Pretty spectacular. And Porzingis, last time we saw him play meaningful basketball, 22.7, 6.6 rebounds, 2.4 blocks, and he shot 39% from 3. We forget how good Kristaps Porzingis is.
Absolutely. Totally true. And he wasn't even with anyone that could unlock his ability. That was with Carmelo Anthony. So we'll see how he looks now with, a much better distributor and a more well-rounded player.
All right. Well, that's going to be the show for this week. We'll actually be back here a little bit later in the week to talk NFL football. For Anshukana, I'm Chris Horwedel. Thanks for listening. We'll see you then.